Scrolling through social media lately, it honestly feels like Forex trading is popping up on every other feed, luxury cars, fast money, those wild screenshots. Have you noticed how intense it's gotten, Lily?
It's truly everywhere. What stands out to me is how these flashy success stories attract so many young people, making Forex look like an instant jackpot. But there's a whole layer most folks never see behind those posts.
Exactly. On the surface, it seems like you just need a phone and a few bucks to start trading your way to freedom. But I think people get swept up by how media shapes those expectations.
Definitely, and that perception is powerful. The global nature of Forex and the 24-hour action are real draws, but media often compresses years of effort into a 30-second highlight reel. That disconnect is where a lot of misunderstandings start.
What gets me is how trading media isn't all bad. There's some genuinely helpful stuff, like taught strategies or honest trader breakdowns. But then you get the other side, where only the wins are shown.
For sure, and those carefully curated profit screenshots can do serious damage. They give the illusion that trading is a non-stop win streak, and rarely show the setbacks, blown accounts, or tough emotions involved.
And that's where so many people fall for the hype. They see influencers celebrating big wins, but never mention the risk or the night spent worrying after a loss. It's so skewed.
It really is. The reality is, trading includes setbacks by nature. If media only shows the upside, it's no wonder new traders end up surprised, or worse, disillusioned when things get tough.
Thinking about it, one of the sneakiest effects of all this is how media breeds wild expectations. People start thinking it's all about luck or intelligence, but there's so much more to it.
Absolutely, what rarely gets mentioned is the mental game. You need patience, discipline, and nerves of steel, honestly. Media glosses over the psychology, anxiety, overconfidence, and the temptation to chase losses.
I've seen traders with brilliant strategies blow up just because they couldn't manage their emotions. No one talks about how exhausting it can be, or how much self-control is actually required.
Exactly, and that's what new traders need to hear. If you only focus on the technical side, you're missing half the battle. Emotional control is what keeps you in the game long-term.
That makes me wonder, when someone wants to actually learn Forex, what's the right way to start? With all those influencers out there, it's pretty overwhelming.
I always tell people to treat Forex like any skill. You can't rush it. Start with the basics, how markets work, understanding currency pairs, and, of course, risk management. It's not glamorous, but it's essential.
And be super picky about where you learn. Too many so-called experts are selling courses or signals without ever proving they can trade themselves.
Seriously, if someone's main income is from selling a lifestyle rather than trading, that's a major flag. Real learning comes from understanding the why behind every trade, not just following orders blindly.
On that note, have you noticed how signal groups are all over trading media now? It's like buy here, sell there, instant cash. But it's never that simple.
It's wild, honestly. Signals can help you learn at first, but if you rely on them completely, you'll never truly understand the market. Without knowing why a trade is made, you're just copying, and that's risky when things go wrong.
Exactly. And the worst part is, when a signal doesn't work out, beginners just feel lost. They haven't built any skills. They're just following hype.
Right. And that frustration can push people to quit or take even bigger risks trying to make up losses. True confidence comes from self-education, not shortcuts or empty promises.
If we're being honest, Forex is risky business. Real money, real losses. It's not just play money on a demo account.
No doubt, and that risk rarely gets full attention online. People show their best days, but not the times their account balance hit zero or when stress took over. Protecting your capital is the real secret, not just chasing wins.
I wish more traders talked openly about that. Chasing losses or ignoring risk management is what wipes people out, not unlucky markets.
And the market doesn't owe anyone a win, even if you need the money. The only way to stay in the game is risk management and owning your decisions every day.
Something I hear all the time. Can Forex trading actually be a real career? What's your take on that?
It's possible, but it's definitely not for everyone, and not something that happens overnight. It takes treating trading like a business, not a gamble. The professionals have strict plans, rules, and often keep journals to improve.
And I guess most don't just quit their jobs right away, either. Building up real consistency takes years, not just a winning streak or two.
Exactly. Anyone considering it as a full-time path needs to prove to themselves that they can handle the ups and downs, not just enjoy the occasional good run.
You know, all this really circles back to media literacy. Traders today need to look at Forex media with a critical eye, don't you think?
For sure. Everyone should ask themselves, is this content realistic? Are they showing the tough parts or just the highlight reel? Transparency is key, and so is a healthy dose of skepticism.
If something looks too easy or too perfect, chances are it's hiding something. Real growth comes from questioning, not just copying what's popular.
And if you ever feel pressured by someone showing only effortless wins, that's a sign to slow down and dig deeper. Responsible trading starts with responsible media consumption.
Switching gears a bit, where do you think Forex trading media is heading next?
I'm optimistic. Audiences are getting savvier, they want real education, honest stories, and clear answers. I think content will shift toward transparency as more people ask smart questions.
That's true. The demand for genuine, no-nonsense advice is definitely growing. People want to hear the real ups and downs, not just sales pitches.
And honestly, podcasts like ours can play a role in shifting the conversation, helping people see through the hype and make better, more informed choices.
Before we wrap up, if someone's feeling inspired or maybe overwhelmed by Forex content online, what would you say to them?
I'd say, take your time, learn as much as you can, and focus on protecting your money before chasing profits. Don't trust every glitzy post. Real results come from patience and responsibility.
That's solid advice. At the end of the day, Forex isn't a shortcut to riches. It's a journey in discipline, learning, and self-control.
And if you start with caution and curiosity, you're already ahead of most. Thanks for having this honest talk, Alex.
Thank you, Lily, and thanks to everyone tuning in. Stay curious, stay disciplined, and we'll catch you next time.
Take care, everyone. Keep questioning, keep learning, and trade smart.